Hi students, welcome to DS Economics channel. Today we are going to discuss 2017 July Kerala State Eligibility Test Economics Previous Year question. This is your part number 2. In this part we are going to discuss from question number 41 to 80 questions. So those who come for the first time, please subscribe to this channel, and those who do not watch the previous videos till now, they can watch in the playlist. I have given the link of the playlist in the description box so that you can watch all the previous year videos in one playlist. So let's start today's videos of July 2017 paper of Kerala set. Today's first question number 41. Which of the following is incorrect regarding Mrs. Joan Robinson's golden age concept? Mrs. Joan Robinson golden age concept. First one is growth rate of population equal to the growth rate of capital. Yes, this is right. According to Joan Robinson, growth rate of population is equal to the growth rate of capital. Joan Robinson's golden age concept. Then natural, warranted and actual rate of growth of national income are all equal. Yes, according to Joan Robinson's golden age concept, natural growth rate, warranted growth rate, actual growth rate, these all are equal. Then full employment of labor and capital. Yes, this is another assumption of golden age. According to Mrs. Joan Robinson, there is full employment of labor and capital in the economy. Then option number D, technical progress non-neutral. No, technical progress is neutral here. According to Joan Robinson, technical progress is neutral, not non-neutral. So option D is incorrect. So which is incorrect? So option D is incorrect here. Then question number 42, list 1 and list 2. Positive sum incentive, indivisibility of demand, balanced growth, unbalanced growth. So positive sum incentive, this is related with positive sum incentive. Positive sum incentive related with Levestein. Then indivisibility of demand. Indivisibility of demand related with Rodin theory. Indivisibility of demand, Rosenstein-Rodin, big push theory, indivisibility of demand. Then balanced growth. Balanced growth related with Ragnar-Knox, balanced growth. Then unbalanced growth. Then option number D, unbalanced growth. Unbalanced growth actually concept first given by A.O. Hitzman, but associated of unbalanced growth is Kindleberger. So this is right. So A for B2, C1, D3, option number C. So 42, option number C is right. Then question number 43. The proposed expenditure and the anticipated revenue are equal in the case of, means expenditure and revenue are equal. It is called interim budget, supplementary budget, balance budget or emergency. Equal means expenditure and revenue equal in balance budget, only in balance budget. So here option C is right here, balance budget. Then question number 44. Identify the correct statements regarding trends in sex ratio in India. India's sex ratio. So first one is the sex ratio in India has been unfavorable to females since 1901. Yes, since 1901 it is unfavorable, means male are more than the females. So this is right. Then after 1971 census, there has been a continuous increase in favorable to females. No, we cannot see such type of situation in after 1971. The situation also very worse. The number of females decreases and number of male members increase. So this is not correct here. Then after 1991 census, there has been a continuous increase favorable to females. Yes, after 1991 census, there has been, we see increase in favorable to females, means number of females increase to 1000 male in some areas. So after 1991 census, it is favorable to females after 1991, not 1971. So option 2 is incorrect. Option 3 is correct. Option 1 and 3. So 1 and 3 only are correct. Option number C. Then question number 45. effective literacy rate means literacy rate taking into account the total population in the denominator. No, literacy rate taking into account population aged 70 years and above in the denominator. Yes, effective literacy rate means literacy rate taking into account population aged 7 years and above, means 7 and above years of total group which who are educated in the denominator. So option B is right here, means after 7 years, 7 and above years. Then question number 46, twin balance sheet challenged, or TBS, twin balance sheet challenge in Indian economy. Means twin balance sheet means what? Impaired financial position of public sector banks and some large corporate house. Yes, it is called as twin balance sheet challenge, impaired financial position of public sector banks and some large corporate houses. Because twin balance sheet challenge, it refers to the situation where both the financial health of the public sector banks and the financial position of large corporate borrowers are compromised. So it leading to issues such as non-performing assets or NPA and increased defaults which can negatively impact the overall economy. So it is called as twin balance sheet challenge. Then question number 47, list 1, list 2. Pahal, Bapu, Indradhanu scheme, Bhim, Aadhar. First is Pahal. Pahal related with Pahal full form is Pratyaks हस्तांतरित लाभ. प्रत्यक्ष हस्तांतरित लाभ. PA means प्रत्यक्ष हस्तांतरित लाभ. प्रत्यक्ष हस्तांतरित means direct transfer to the beneficiary. So it is related with LPG subsidy. प्रत्यक्ष हस्तांतरित लाभ, LPG subsidy. Then BAPU, BAPU. BAPU means भारत आहार पूरक योजना. भारत आहार पूरक योजना. आहार पूरक योजना, it is related with traders. Then Indradhanu scheme. Indradhanu scheme, it is related with banks, referring to the banking sector reforms. It is related with banks. Then Bhim Aadhar. Bhim Aadhar. Bhim means Bharat interface for money. Bharat interface for money. It is related with Bhim Aadhar, related with traders. Yes, I think this was a mistake. Bapu. Bapu means Bharat Ahar Purak Yojana. Bharat Ahar Purak Yojana, it is related with PDS, public distribution system. Ahar means public distribution system. So B1, there is slightly, this is the right sequence. Pahal means Pratyaks Hastantarit Lav, it is related with LPG subsidy. Bapu means Bharat Ahar Purak Yojana, related with PDS, public distribution system. Indradhanu scheme, this is related with banking sector development. Then Bhim Aadhar. Bhim Aadhar means Bharat interface for money, it is related with traders. So A3, B1, C for D2 in the option number B. B is right here. Then question number 48. The classification of expenditure of Government of India as planned and non-planned ended from financial year. So previously there was two types of expenditure, planned expenditure and non-planned expenditure. So from which year this type of situation ended, or we can say expenditure of government planned and non-planned from the financial year plan ended in 14-15, 15-16, 16-17 or 17-18. It ended in 17-18, means after 17-18. Before 17-18 there was two types of financial expenditure of government, that is, one is planned expenditure and another one is non-planned. So it ended in 2017-18. So after this we cannot see this type of planned and non-planned expenditure in the budget. So option D is right here. Then question number 49. which of the following statement are correct regarding sustainable development goals? Sustainable development goals. First one is the UN General Assembly in its 17th session in September 2015 announced a set of 17 sustainable development goals and 169 targets which will stimulate action over the next 15 years. Yes, this is right, because sustainable development goals started in 2015, target 15 years means 2030, and total goals was 17 sustainable development goals. So this is right. Then this set of goals replace the Millennium Development Goals which were coming to an end in 2015. Yes, this is also right, because Millennium Development Goals target was 2015, total 8 goals in the MDGs, but it replace it. Then come sustainable development goals. So this is right. Then sustainable development goals aim to work on the areas which could not be completed earlier. Yes, sustainable development goal aim to work on the areas which could not be completed earlier, means earlier which were not completed, which those goals are included in sustainable development goals. So all of these are correct here. So option D is right. Then let's come to the question number 50. Which of the following is not a fiscal measure? First one is borrowings by the state government. This is a fiscal measure, borrowings by the state government. Then government related activities related to fiscal measure. Then borrowing excess of FRBM limit, means fiscal responsibility and budget management limit. This is also included in fiscal measure. Then cutting subsidies. This is also related to fiscal measure or government measure. Then reducing interest rate. Reducing interest rate, this is not related with fiscal measure, it is related with monetary policy or monetary measures adopted by RBI. So RBI, it increase or reduce interest rate. So this is not a fiscal measure. Option D is right here. Then question number 51. This was from all data 2015. So let this question. Then question number 52. Consider the following statements. First one is Pradhan Mantri Mudra Yojana is an initiative for providing finance to informal sector, micro enterprise. Yes, this is right, because Pradhan Mantri Mudra Yojana, it indeed aimed at providing finance to informal sector, micro enterprises. This is right. Then Pradhan Mantri Mudra Yojana was launched on 8th April 2015. 8th April 2015. Yes, in 2015 PMMY launched. This is right. Then third one, Pradhan Mantri Mudra Yojana was announced in the Union Budget of 2014-15. No, it was announced in the budget of 2015-16. 2015-16, not in 14-15. So this is incorrect. Then question number option 4, the products designed under Pradhan Mantri Mudra Yojana are categorized into 3 categories. Yes, Pradhan Mantri Mudra Yojana, the products are categorized into 3. These are Shishu, Kishor and Tarun. Shishu, Kishor and Tarun. Shishu means it is up to 50k, and Kishor, it is the limit for the subsidy is from 50 to 5 lakh, from 50k to 5 lakh, and in Tarun category the limit is 5 lakh to 10 lakh. So Pradhan Mantri Mudra Yojana categorized into 3 categories: Shishu, Kishor, Tarun. Shishu 50,000 limit, then Kishor 50,000 to 5 lakh, and Tarun 5 lakh to 10 lakh. So option 1, 2 and 4, these are right. 1, 2 and 4, 1, 2 and 4. Option C. Here option C is correct option. Then come to the next important question. Question number 55. Consider the following statements. A standard measure of openness is trade to GDP ratio. A standard measure of openness is trade to GDP ratio. Yes, this is right, trade to GDP ratio. Then large countries tend to trade outside less than small countries. Yes, large countries trade outside less than the small countries, means small countries trade with outsiders but large country trade within. So they are not trade more to the other countries. So this is right, because being large country makes the benefits of trading with the outside world very raw relative to trading within the country. Yes, being a large country, if he trade within the country, then he is benefited. If he trade with other countries, then he may not be benefited. If he trade within the different states of the countries, then he will more benefited here. So this is the reason. So option 1 and 2 are correct. Option 1 and 2 are correct, and 3 is the correct explanation of option number 2. So option C is right here. Then question number 56, Ashok Mehta Committee 1978, it is related to Ashok Mehta Committee related to Panchayat Raj institution. Yes, Ashok Mehta Committee 1978, it is related to Panchayat Raj institution. Option A. Then question number 57, in the recent past there was a discussion on twin deficit. Which are twin deficit? So twin deficit, primary deficit, fiscal deficit, current account deficit, primary deficit, or current account deficit and fiscal deficit. Yes, twin deficit means current account deficit and another one is fiscal deficit. So current account deficit and fiscal deficit. Twin deficits typically refers to the situation where a country is experiencing both current account deficit as well as fiscal deficit at a time. So this is called as twin deficit. Option C. Then question number 58, list 1 and list 2, MB Saha Committee, Wancho Committee, NC Saxena Committee, Rakesh Mohan Committee. MB Saha Committee, it is related with black money. Saha Committee related with black money. Then Wancho Committee related with direct taxes. Wancho Committee related with direct tax. Then NC Saxena Committee, it is related with BPL census. Then Rakesh Mohan Committee related with infrastructure. Rakesh Mohan infrastructure. So A for B3, C2, D1. It is in the option number B. So 58 right option is B. Then 59, authors of the book Why Nations Fail, the Origin of Power, Prosperity and Poverty. This was written by D. Roderick and A. Subramaniam, or D. 𝙁𝙍𝙀𝙀 and J. A. Robinson. Yes, this is the right option. Why Nation Fell, it was written by D. 𝙁𝙁𝙀 and J. A. Joan Robinson. Option B. Then question number 62, identify the odd financial year in the history of 5-year plans. Odd financial year 1959-60, 69-70, or 79-80, or 89-90. Means odd means which is different from other years, that is 1979-80. So this is because this was the time of 5th 5-year plan. 5th 5-year plan was from 1974 to 79. So it was interrupted, and there was no plan in the 1979 to 79 to 80. So the 5th 5-year plan time period was 74 to 79, but the last year means 79 to 80, it was a rolling plan. Instead, a rolling plan was introduced for the year 1979-80 after the 5th 5-year plan was terminated early by the Janata Party government. So the 6th 5-year plan launched from 1980, not from 1979. It no 6th 5-year plan launched from 1980. So 1979 to 80, this was a rolling plan. So this is different from other plan. So this is the odd financial year. Option number C. Then question number 63 related. then 64 also. These are the questions related with Kerala. So these are not important. So question number 65, which of the following is a non-debt capital receipt? Non-debt capital receipt of profit of the PSU, public sector units. This is related with non-debt capital receipt. Which of the following is a non-debt capital receipt? No, this is debt capital receipt. Then non-tax receipt, then disinvestment receipt, then securities transaction tax. Non-debt capital receipt. Non-debt capital receipt is disinvestment receipt, because disinvestment receipt which come from the sale of government equity in public sector enterprises, these are considered as non-debt capital receipt because they do not create any liabilities for the government. So unlike debt receipt, they don't need to be repaid. So this is called as non-debt capital receipt, disinvestment receipt. Then question number 66, velocity of circulation of money is negatively affected. Velocity of circulation of money is negatively affected by shorter time interval of income. Then second option is economic prosperity. Velocity of circulation of money is negatively affected by. No, when economic prosperity arises, then velocity of circulation of money also arises. Then liquidity preference is less. When liquidity preference is less, then velocity of circulation of money is also less. Then high degree of inequality. Velocity of circulation of money is negatively affected by high degree of inequality. Yes, this is right, because a degree of inequality can negatively affect the velocity of circulation of money, because wealth concentration in fewer hands typically leads to lower consumption, and investment by the wealthier compared to the broader population, reducing the frequency with which money changes hands in the economy. So a high degree of inequality can negatively affect the velocity of circulation of money. So option D is right here. Then question number 67, speculative demand for money is interest elastic. Yes, there are three different approaches for demand for money according to Keynes: transaction, precautionary and speculative. Transaction and precautionary, these are the functions of income, and speculative demand for money, it is interest elastic, because speculative demand for money it is influenced by changes in interest rate. So when interest rate are low, people expect them to rise, so they prefer to hold money or liquidity rather than bonds or other interest bearing assets. So conversely, when interest rate are high, people are more likely to invest in bonds rather than holding money. So this is related with interest elastic, speculative demand for money. Then question number 68, interest is a reward paid for parting with liquidity according to classical Keynes, not Wicksell or Jacob Weiner. It is interest is a reward parting with liquidity is related with John Maynard Keynes, because in his liquidity preference theory, Keynes argued that people prefer to hold money or real liquidity, and interest is the incentive they require to lend or invest that money instead. So it is called as interest is the reward paid for parting with liquidity. It is this concept given by Keynes. Then question number 69, credit will expand when the RBI raise bank rate, raise reverse repo rate or lower reserve requirement ratio. Credit will expand. When credit will expand? When bank rate rise? No. When bank rate reduce, then credit expand. Then rise in reverse repo rate? No. This is also incorrect. Then rise in repo rate? No. When repo rate rise, then credit will not expand. It decrease. Then lower reserve requirement ratio. Yes. When reserve requirement ratio is lower, then a credit creation will higher. So when Reserve Bank of India lower the reserve requirement ratio, such as cash reserve ratio, statutory liquidity ratio, when it lowers, then banks are required to keep less money as reserve, so it allowing them to lend more money. So this leads to an expansion of credit in the economy. So option D is right here. Credit will expand when RBI lowers the reserve requirement ratio. Then question number 70. Disposable personal income is, disposable personal income means total income of individual minus tax, or total income of individual plus direct tax, or total income excluding transfer payment, or total income of individual minus direct tax. Yes, total income of individual minus taxes. Minus tax means direct tax, only direct, not all type of taxes, it is direct tax. Total income of individuals minus direct tax, it is called as disposable personal income, because it is the amount of income that individuals have left after paying direct taxes such as income tax. So it represents the income availability available for spending or saving. So it is called as disposable personal income, total income minus direct tax. Then question number 71. Saving and investment equilibrium in classical theory of employment is through Say's law of market, flexible interest rate, level of income, or investment. So according to classical saving and investment equilibrium in classical theory of employment is through flexible interest rate. Yes, option B is right here, because in classical theory saving and investment equilibrium is achieved through the flexible interest rate. So flexible interest rate means if saving exceed investment, then the interest rate will fall. Here if saving is greater than interest rate, saving is exceed investment, then the interest rate or rate of interest will fall. When rate of interest fall, encouraging more investment. When rate of interest fall, then investment rise, then it reducing saving reduces, so it reduce saving. So saving and investment are equal here. Then if saving is less than investment, or we can say or investment greater than saving, when investment greater than saving, then the interest rate will rise, it encouraging more saving and reducing investment, thus restoring equilibrium. So this can be done by flexible interest rate according to classical theory. So option B is right here. Then question number 72. The price of staplers manufactured by Max Staples Limited varies with the quantity as per the demand equation Q is equal to P minus 7, then the marginal revenue. Here Q is equal to given, Q value quantity is given, then we have to find out the marginal revenue, MR. So to derive the MR marginal function, let first express the price in terms of quantity using the given demand. Here Q is equal to P minus 7. So from this equation we can write P is equal to Q plus 7. Just rearrange this concept. P is equal to Q plus 7. So total revenue, we know that total revenue is the product of price and quantity. Here TR is equal to P into Q. So P is equal to, P value is equal to Q plus 7. Q plus 7 into Q. So Q plus 7 into Q is equal to Q into Q is equal to Q square plus 7 into Q is equal to 7Q. So Q square plus 7. TR is equal to Q square plus 7. From TR we can find out the MR. So MR is equal to derivative of TR with respect to Q. So Q square derivative is equal to 2Q plus 7Q derivative is equal to 7. So 2Q plus 7 is the final answer. So here MR is equal to 2Q plus 7. So option C is right here. MR is equal to 2Q plus 7. Then question number 73. Impact of a tax. Impact means initial burden and incidence means final burden. Impact means first point on contact. Yes, impact means first point on contact or initial burden impact, and incidence means final burden. Then question number 74. Zero-based budget lays emphasis on which of the following? Zero-based budget. Zero-based budget means unlimited budgetary support. No, unlimited budgetary support, this is not related with zero-based. Preparing the new budget right from the scratch or right from the beginning. Yes, preparing the new budget right from the scratch or right from zero. Then preparing the budget neglecting history of expenditure. Yes, this is a new budget. So here preparing the budget neglecting the history of expenditure. So this is called as zero based budgeting. 2 and 3 are correct here. So option D is right. Then question number 75. A mathematical model in the form z is equal to 5x square plus 3xy plus y square is an example of non-linear model, linear model, non-homogeneous, or none of this. So here question number 75, 5x square. This is not linear. Linear means power function is 1. Here power function more than 1. This is called as non-linear model. It is called a non-linear. If it is just power is 1, then it is called as linear. If power is more than 1, it is called according to option, it is called as non-linear model. So option A is right here. Then question number 76. Identify the odd one. Range, mean deviation, standard deviation, mean. Here range, mean deviation, standard deviation, these are the all measures of dispersion. Here range, mean deviation and standard deviation, these are the measures of dispersion. But mean is the measure of central tendency. Mean is the measure of central tendency. Mean, median, mode, these are the measures of central tendency. So this is different from all of this. So option D is right here, because range, mean deviation, standard deviation, these are the measures of dispersion or variability in a data set, but mean is the measures of central tendency here. So option D is right here. Then question number 77. List 1, list 2. Arithmetic progression, geometric progression, scalar matrix, identity matrix. Arithmetic progression, all diagonal elements are non-zero and equal. All diagonal elements are equal to 1. Common difference, common ratio. Arithmetic ratio means common difference. Arithmetic progression, common difference between this series. Then geometric progression means common ratio. Then scalar matrix means all diagonal elements are non-zero and equal. It is called as scalar. All diagonal elements means if this is 3 into 3 model, then all the diagonal elements are non-zero and equal. And identity matrix means all diagonal elements are equal to 1. Yes, all diagonal elements are equal to 1 means 1 0 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 1. This is called as identity matrix. And if I write this 5, then it is called as scalar matrix. So first option A3, B4, C1, D2, option A. Here option A is right. Then question number 78. Identify the wrong statement from the following. In a symmetrical distribution, mean, median, mode are equal. Symmetric means mean equal to median equal to mode. Yes, this is right, symmetrical distribution. Then in a negatively skewed distribution, mean less than median less than mode. Yes, this is called as negatively skewed distribution. In a negatively skewed distribution, mode less than median less than mean. No, this is right, mean less than median less than mode. Then in a positively skewed distribution, mean greater than median greater than mode. Yes, this is also right. So option C is incorrect here. So wrong statement is only option number C. Then question number 79. The demand for a particular product was found to change from 1200 units to 900 units when the income of the consumer fell from 25,000 to 21,000. So the income elasticity of demand for the product. Here income of the consumer falls from 25,000 to 21,000. Income decreases and demand for the product also increases from 1200 units to 900 units. So we have to find out the value of elasticity of demand here. So elasticity of demand, formula for elasticity of demand means percentage change in quantity demand by percentage change in income. Percentage change in quantity demand by percentage change in income, total income. So first calculate the percentage change in quantity demand. Percentage change in quantity demand means initial quantity demand is equal to 1200 units. Then new quantity demand is equal to 900 units. So change in quantity demand is equal to new minus old. So 900 minus 1200, 9 minus 1200 is equal to minus 300. So change in quantity demand is equal to minus 300 by percentage change in income. Income change in income. First initial income was 25,000 and present income is 21,000. So from present if we deduct initial, then 21 minus 25, 21 minus 25 is equal to minus 400. So now percentage change in income, if we calculate the percentage change in income, its value is minus. First we calculate percentage change in quantity demand. So percentage change in quantity demand is equal to minus 300 by previous demand was 1200 into 100. So minus 300 by 1200 into 100. Its value is if we quote this value, then it is minus 25%. Then percentage change in income. Percentage change in income is equal to this income means present income by previous income was 25, change in income by initial income into 100. So minus 4,000 by 25,000 into 100. This is equal to if we quote this value, then this is minus 16%. So minus 25%, then minus 16%. So calculate the, now we calculate the income elasticity of demand. Income elasticity of demand is equal to just first change in quantity demand by change in income. So minus 25% by minus 16%. So minus 25 by 16. If we find out the modulus value, because here in elasticity of demand there is a negative sign previously. So 25 by 16, just 25 by 16, 25 by 16 if we quote, then it is 16 1 is 16, then 0.056, 1 point approx 1.56. So here option number D is right, 1.56. Then question number 80. The procedure for combining two or more overlapping series of index number into one continuous series. So two or more overlapping series into one continuous series, it is called as deflation, splicing, chain based method or fixed based method. So it is called as splicing, means the procedure of combining two or more overlapping series of index number into one continuous series. Two or more series into one continuous series, it is called as splicing. So option B is right here. So this is all about for the today's session. I hope you get some knowledge from this video. If you are really benefited from this video, please like and also comment in the comment section if you have any doubt, and also share with your friends so that all are getting benefited from this video. And those who do not subscribe to this channel, please subscribe to this channel for more such updates. And those who do not watch the previous year videos playlist, they can watch in the playlist. I have given the link of the playlist in the description box so that you can watch from 2023 to till now all the previous year questions of Kerala set. So thank you all for watching. See you in the next video. Jai Jagannath.